What's up, everybody? It's your bro, Super Bro Zulfi. Welcome back to another video. Today, it is officially June. It's June 1st, and Nintendo confirmed they are doing a Nintendo Direct this month. We don't know the day yet. They usually announce it a few days before it happens. So I'm hoping it's early in the month because I'm excited and I'm craving Nintendo news. PlayStation just had their PlayStation State of Play event a couple days ago. And Xbox has already announced they're doing one in June as well. I think it's June 11th or 12th. Nintendo is the third one we're waiting for. The one I'm obviously most hyped for. They did confirm that they won't be talking about the next console in this upcoming Direct. They're going to be focusing on upcoming games for the second half of 2024 and the holiday season. So my predictions are mainly going to be focusing on games. I did write down some notes, and I'm going to share 5 predictions with you guys today. So make sure you guys grab a drink, a coffee, get some snacks, because it might be a little long. I might rant for a bit here or there. But yeah, let's do it. It's June. It's hype month. This is E3 month. It used to be E3 month. I'm excited. I'm in the video game mood. Let's go. All right, so my first prediction is actually a non-prediction. Something that's not going to happen. We already got confirmation that they are not talking about the next console in this Direct. So I'm thinking we're also not going to see the next 3D Mario game. It's been almost 7 years since our last proper 3D Mario game, which was Super Mario Odyssey, which came out back in October of 2017. I don't count 3D World. That was like a port with an extra game attached, being Bowser's Fury. We also got Super Mario Bros. Wonder at the end of last year in October. And what's another year? It's been 7 years already since Super Mario Odyssey. And if Nintendo Switch 2, or the successor, is coming out next year, just hold off on the 3D Mario game and release that as a launch title. Nintendo has always launched their consoles with either a Mario or a Zelda game. And I think the next 3D Mario game would be an amazing game to launch their next console with. It will sell units, and that's why I don't think that game is coming to the Switch. It's going to be what they use to sell their next console. Mario fans, do not be saddened though, because I do think there is a Mario game coming, because my second prediction is we are going to be getting the next Mario baseball game coming to the Nintendo Switch sometime this year, and I think it could be a late summer or early fall release. Baseball here in the United States is typically played from spring to fall. So I know it's a Japanese game. They might not even care or follow that, but it'd be cool to get that game, around that time when people are actually watching the MLB here, to get a Mario baseball game. And I think it's overdue because we have gotten every single other major Mario sports game on the Nintendo Switch. We got Mario Aces, which is their tennis game. We got Mario Super Rush, I believe it's called, which is the golf game. And we also got Mario Strikers Battle League, which is soccer. I think baseball is the only major Mario sports title that's missing on the Nintendo Switch. And I think it's finally time we get it. All right, moving on to prediction number 3. I think we will be getting Metroid Prime 2 and Metroid Prime 3 confirmed for the Nintendo Switch. And as far as Metroid Prime 2 is concerned, I think it could be shadow dropped the day of the Direct, the way they shadow dropped Metroid Prime Remastered last year when they announced it. And the reason I think these two games are definite games that will come to Switch is because Metroid Prime 4 exists, and it's a game that's coming to the next console, and it doesn't sit right with me or make any sense why they would release Metroid Prime Remastered and then just skip all the way to Metroid Prime 4 on the next console without releasing Metroid Prime 2 and Metroid Prime 3. And I believe there is story elements that tie the games together. I'm not sure. I'm not the biggest Metroid fan out there, but if you know, you can probably confirm it in the comments. But it just feels weird to skip 2 games that are in the middle. And it just will feel more complete if all 3 of the games are on the Nintendo Switch. As far as the release date for Metroid Prime 3 Remastered, I think early 2025 makes sense, like January, February. And it could also be that they don't announce Metroid Prime 3 at this Direct and they save it for their January, February Direct and shadow drop it there. That way, all 3 Metroid Prime games are announced and shadow dropped during the Direct, which would be awesome as well. The Nintendo Switch 2 or the next console is probably going to be coming out like after March, most likely. March, April is like a rumor that I heard, but it could be later in the year as well. So I still do think we can get Nintendo Switch games early 2025. All right, moving on to prediction number 4. This is a prediction that has existed in the Nintendo community for a very long time. It is a Legend of Zelda theory. Yes, I'm also wearing this shirt, so hopefully this prediction comes true. But I do think it is about time we get Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD on the Nintendo Switch. I have no idea why this has not happened yet, but it's easy money. Nintendo, easy money here. You don't even have to put in any effort. You don't have to update the games or remaster them. Just bring them over. Bring the Wii U games over to the Switch, and you will make so much money because so many people are here and ready and hungry to play those games again. Especially me, I really want to play Twilight Princess again. I've been very nostalgic for that game as of recently, and Wind Waker is just a great summer vibey game. So it's the perfect time to play it. Release it soon, Nintendo. And it would be cool to have the Nintendo Switch be this system where you can play pretty much every single 3D Zelda game. Using the Nintendo Switch Online, you can play games like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, which were on the N64. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, they're Switch games. They're already on the platform. They already did an HD version of Skyward Sword that is on Nintendo Switch. So I think the only 2 that we're missing are Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. I think it'd be cool for these 2 games to finally be here, so we kind of have like a full library of 3D Zelda games that we can play. If I'm missing any 3D Zelda games, please let me know in the comments. All right, moving on to prediction number 5, which is my last prediction. And this one is kind of a big prediction, but it's also a little prediction, and it's something I haven't really heard anybody really talk about in the community. But I think the original Luigi's Mansion game on the GameCube is coming to Nintendo Switch in the fall. They're going to be doing a remaster of the game, make it look HD and beautiful, and bring it to Switch. And the reason for this is because the other 2 Luigi Mansion games will exist on Switch as well. We got Luigi's Mansion 3, beautiful game. I still think it's probably one of the best, if not the best looking game on Nintendo Switch. They're doing an HD remake for Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, which was a 3DS game, and they're bringing that over to the Switch as well. And the thing that's weird about that is that it's coming out this month. It actually comes out in June. And Luigi's Mansion is just a vibey Halloween fall type of game. Why aren't they releasing it later? They're releasing it early summer. So I think the reason that Luigi's Mansion 2 HD is not coming out in October is because they are planning on releasing the original Luigi's Mansion during that time, so that there's some space between the 2 games. And if so, it could also be a shadow drop for their September Direct. They usually do a Direct in the fall, so we might not even get that in this June Direct. They could announce it and drop it in September. Nintendo has been having a habit of shadow dropping GameCube games as of late. They did this with Metroid Prime Remastered, and they did this with Pikmin 1 and 2. So it would kind of make sense for them to announce Luigi's Mansion remake and then just drop it the same day. I think that would be really cool, especially in September, because that's the perfect time to do it, as October is the following month. We're in that fall season. It's Halloween season. I think it would be amazing. I also want to add that the original Luigi's Mansion game released alongside the GameCube as a launch title, and it came out September 14th, 2001. So it was in that fall season. Also, Luigi's Mansion 3 came out on Halloween Day, October 31st. So Nintendo is known to kind of coincide Luigi's Mansion releases with fall and October and Halloween time, even though Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon on the 3DS came out in March for some reason. Yeah. So yeah, you made it to the end of the video. That was a rundown of all my predictions for this Direct that we're about to get in June. Let's run through them real quick. So number one, we are getting no 3D Mario game. I think Nintendo is going to save that for their next console. It's going to be our launch title for the next console to sell units. Prediction number two, a new Mario baseball game coming to Switch. I think it's overdue. Number three, I think we're getting Metroid Prime 2 and 3 remasters. 4, I think it's finally time Wind Waker HD, Twilight Princess HD join the rest of the 3D Zelda games on Switch. And then prediction number 5, I think we're getting the original Luigi's Mansion this fall for Halloween. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys agree with my predictions. Are they any good, or do you disagree with them? Also, let me know what predictions you guys have for this Nintendo Direct. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys hit the like button. It definitely helps the channel out. Also, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any future Nintendo content. I'll also be doing a live reaction to the upcoming Nintendo Direct that we're going to get this month. And then we'll see if any of my predictions are right or wrong. So if you don't want to miss that, make sure you're subscribed. Anyway, it's been your bro, Super Bro Zulfi. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.